Well, Gavin, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday, isn't it?
We do
Tuesday,
what? I do like these up and coming now different ideas we're producing and things like this because this was your brainchild when you first talked about it,
Yeah.
and now we get to do Tipsy Tuesdays.
Tipsy Tuesdays. That is correct. I enjoy this. I enjoy just chilling out and having a little bit of alcohol, chilling out, seeing what's out there. So what did you bring for us this week?
Oh, Gavin. Here we go.
Let me see it.
Now, this one, that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing.
Oh,
We're going to have to
goodness.
cut that right the fuck out.
Oh, goodness. No, we're not cutting that out.
We're not cutting that out?
We're not cutting that
They're
out.
going to see
They're
it all.
gonna hear it. They're going to hear it. And
All
they're
right.
gonna see it.
So, we have our good friend Cody Lutz. I asked him yesterday. I was like, Cody, we're doing this podcast. We're doing Tipsy Tuesday. What would be a really good beer to do?
Right.
So he goes, I have some samples if you want to bring one on. I'm like, sure. So, right here is Von C, and you're going to see some panoramic videography by Gavin Soden. It is a brewing company. This one is called OG Pills. So this is what they call you can look. It is a lager, and it's made right here in Norristown, Pennsylvania. It's one of the legendary Philadelphia lagers. And then I'll read the back for you, but it's all like it's all in-house brewed. So I'm gonna read our story.
Okay.
The Von C family is part of the family that started the C. Schmidt and Sons Brewing in 1860.
I remember that.
So, our father was a master brewer. Our grandfather was a master brewer, all the way back to the founding fathers of Schmidt's brewing great beer in our blood. So, got through that because I just could not read.
Yeah. That was a little
rough. But as you can see, it's a foundation of brewing through the families. And what better than having a local beer supporting a local brand and it being right in our backyard, literally right in your backyard.
Literally.
So I thought it was pretty cool. And it worked out that way. It says it's better kept cold.
Yeah.
And it is a lager. So it is probably brewed in Norristown. 16 ounces, usually your regular can. And then it is 4.9. ABV.
Wow.
So
it smells good.
Yeah, it smells great. It looks good. Drink local, all this kind of stuff. So it's all their own branding. They do all the printing, obviously. So again, it's a nice local beer, and you and I love to support our local shops, works, businesses, everything like that. So when he showed me this, it was kind of like an easy fit. You know, two guys that grew up in this area, especially you in Norristown. Philly's right around the corner from both of us. So what better of a thing with like a small business, aka a podcast, and a small business? Well, it's not really too small now.
Well, yeah,
but
no, I think that smells just like a Yingling. Hey, man. Well, what I brought is a little more mainstream. Consider the champagne of beer. Went with the good old Stella Artois today.
Okay.
Now, the reason I went with the Stella Artois today is two reasons. Number one, it's a delicious beer. It's one of my favorite beers, top 5. Top 5 favorite beers I've ever had. Reason why it's top 5, it's, delicious. It's a drink you can have at any function. If you're holding this at a barbecue, I feel like you can get away with just pounding some of these.
Absolutely.
If you go to a fine establishment, might be like a higher end restaurant, you're wearing a little bit of a suit or something, you can order a Stella Artois. It's going to come to you in a beautiful glass. It's going to look beautiful if it's poured right, and it's going to add to the environment. I feel like
the esque.
The esque. It says if you've never had this, it says 600 years of brewing heritage. So they've been doing this for about 600 years there. I don't know. It's just one of those beers for me. Like for me with beers is, it's 5% ABV. So, it's stronger than yours. Anyway, no.
And yours last week was stronger than mine.
Anyway. So with beer, I'm a little specific. I can't just drink any beer that you put in front of me.
Sure.
I mean, I could, but
could.
I
You
don't.
have.
I can't. Yes, but I can't enjoy my time as
Sure.
much
Yeah, I get it.
with any beer just put in front of me. But Stella Artois is something I've been drinking since I was about 22. I tasted it when I was 21, and it was okay. But at that point, I was more of a liquor guy.
Liquor?
Barely
I barely even know
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I still get enjoyment from saying it. I don't know why, but go ahead.
But yeah, so I enjoy it. It's not local, obviously, but it is a really good beer. So if you're looking for a beer, I think, in my opinion, that's not a light beer per se. I mean, it's light, but it's not, like light.
That's
Dude,
pretty light.
You're strong, bro. You're strong, man. I think it's pretty good. Obviously, I'm not a connoisseur, I'm not a professional. I just go based on what I taste.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, you ready to?
Absolutely, my friend. That is really good.
That is delicious. Want to do a little
Oh yeah, swappy swap.
swappy swap?
Never had this before.
Man, me neither.
That is good.
Oh,
I do
wow.
like that.
Yeah.
Stella is very good.
It has almost like a chocolatey, not chocolate, but like
Yeah, I don't. You know, I hate to say this. It's gonna sound really messed up, but I'm just keeping my honest opinion. I think if you would have, it's very good beer. I want to preface that very good beer.
yeah.
But if you were to put a glass with no label, and put lager and this one, the OG pills, I don't think I could discern.
No, I could,
You think so?
without a doubt.
I see. I haven't. I don't
That
really
has more.
drink beer.
That tastes more like a. That tastes like. It's a lager, so they're gonna taste similar, but
Mhm.
that is has a distinct difference
Yeah.
than Yingling.
I can see that.
Yingling, I feel like is a little I don't know, lighter or heavier. I don't know. Like
Neely, I definitely think is heavier.
it's good though.
It is very good. Now that is a nice one where it's like, you want to support like a local business. You want a really good beer.
Yeah.
I think that like you could pound those all day. That to me tastes like a bird tailgater.
Yeah.
Like a bird's tailgater. That's what it tastes like to me.
Literally, you just pound those and you're fine. And plus, they're only 4.5, so you're not really gonna. I mean, you're gonna feel it obviously, but it's not gonna be
4.9.
4.9. You said?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's 5.
No, it's not 5.
No, I thought you said 4.5.
No, 4.9.
4.9. Okay. So yeah, so at 4.9, I mean, yeah, you're gonna feel it, but I feel like it's a run of the mill.
Yeah.
But no, that's especially though it's cool because it's a good beer and it's local. It's easily accessible, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So, do you know like anywhere else that you would get it?
Yeah, you guys can get it at a lot of your beer distributors that do have them. You can always call and just check, but like around us, if you're local, I know Epps will have it. Whereas for beverage, Limit Time Beverage, things like that, I'm sure you can get those there. This was just a sample that they're trying to get into the bar that I work at.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like again, it being a local beer, I love supporting that, and hopefully this podcast blows up and they can get a lot more business. But and then again with your Stella, those are just always good. You always feel like a classy broad.
I mean, you do. You always feel a little more classy than if you pop a Bud Light. You know.
what's wrong with them Bud Lights?
Nothing wrong with them Budweisers. Nothing, man. But no, I think for me, it's one of those. So like, I'm a big as you know, I'm a lager guy. So I love Yingling. I drink it all the time, or I used to drink it all the time. I've started to move more over to like Stella's and like that kind of thing. Stella's to me, it's got to be like a top 2 or 3 for me. It's just such an easy beer to consume.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you don't really. I mean, when I say you don't feel it that much, you don't feel it in your stomach all that much.
I would agree. I would agree.
The problem I used to run into with drinking Yingling all the time was that it would get heavy in my stomach, and then it would make me feel like bloated and so on and so forth. But with Stella, it's a great beer. I mean, obviously everyone's probably tried Stella at least once, and if you haven't, if you're looking for a beer, you're not a fan of Bud Light, not a fan of the lighter beers. This is I would say a step above, a cut above those light beers.
Yeah.
Without being heavy or making you feel like.
And they're not going to break the bank either.
Oh no! I mean, they're a little bit more expensive than your run-of-the-mill Bud Lights and like Modelo's and things like that. I mean, Modelo's also in my top 5 for favorite beers, so but I think they're like $1 or $2 more than what you would find it like.
Oh,
For
really?
Than because I think lagers are like $11 or $12 for like a 6 pack or something like that.
Yeah.
These are like 13 or 14 now.
Inflation.
Inflation, baby. But yeah, so I really enjoy them. This is something that legitimately I could drink an entire case if like sat down and like I didn't get drunk off of it. Let's just say, I could just off the taste I can drink it. It's just an amazing beer.
Yeah.
But
No, I definitely would agree.
can I try that again?
Absolutely.
I kind of want to see. I kind of want to get another.
Drink as much as you want. Oh no.
What did you say?
All right, take another sip. Go ahead. You good? You good?
As much as I want, right?
No. Hey, goodbye. Goodbye to that beer. The best is when you'd be at like a function, and I would say, "Yo, Matt, put your beer up," and I'd see the tongue come out. I'm like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
And I'd have no other option but to do it with you, and you just send it.
You gotta send it.
But yes, Vaughn C, very good.
I'm very happy with that.
Me too.
And now look at us. We're 2 for 2 on beers for the
Yeah,
week.
I know.
I mean for the series.
Yes,
You know?
yes. But yeah, no. And again, Stella is always so great. Like whenever someone offers me a Stella, I feel very honored.
Yeah, it's a good beer.
It is a very good beer.
But all right,
And that's it. Hopefully next week we will have 2 more that you guys can see. Maybe not beers, maybe they're cocktails, maybe they're whatever.
who knows?
But
Join us for the together in solidarity for the bottoms up.
and remember, if the drinks are out,
The keys are
keys
down.
are down.
See you next week.